Welcome back, Condors Unleashed, live on Bakersfield.com. Also, My 45.
I got a tail going today.
Yeah, I know. We were all over the place.
Cords everywhere.
Yeah, cords everywhere. We got the Price is Right mics.
That's right.
I feel like we have to ask somebody if they want their pets spayed or neutered. Anyways, My 45 every Saturday, 10:30 in the morning. An abbreviated version of Condors Unleashed. We get the two segments on every week. 10:30 to 11 on My 45, but you can catch the show anytime on Bakersfield.com or Condors.tv. Ryan Holt, Kevin Bartle. We're getting set for, Teddy Bear Toss. We're getting set on November 26th. We're getting set for Ninja Night this Saturday, November, I don't even know what day it is. 19th, to go back 7 days. Tomorrow, we've got the Field Trip Day game, 10:30 in the morning. Our guest, Scott Allen, Condors left winger. Scott, first Field Trip Day game, I think, for yourself?
Absolutely. First for me. Probably the earliest game that I'll have partaken in to this day.
What was the talk at practice today? Was it, are we doing anything different today in preparation for a morning game than a regular game?
No one really knew what the practice plan was going to consist of. A couple guys were hoping for it to be about a pregame skate pace since we play early in the morning, but it was just a typical practice today.
And, of course, tonight, beer and plenty of pizza, right, to get ready for the game tomorrow.
Yeah,
right?
probably not tonight. Take a rain check on that tonight, but no, it'll be fun tomorrow morning.
Be a big crowd, man.
Yeah, I don't really know what to expect, but I'm sure there'll be energy early in the morning, and we might need it as the players on both teams. We rarely play in these early morning games.
Yeah.
Condors and Manitoba, who were in town, the Manitoba Moose, the AHL affiliate of the Winnipeg Jets. If we could pull this picture up full screen, because it might be the early contender for picture of the year.
I know, it's great.
Scott Allen during warm-ups.
Really cool.
Are you looking at the kids?
Yeah,
here? Did you notice
both.
They were there?
Yeah, I got them both a couple pucks, so that must have been before I threw them a couple pucks, but those jerseys are awesome too. I love
you like
jerseys.
those?
Yeah. By the way, the jerseys on sale now, BakersfieldCondors.com/shop. See, he let us right into that.
That's great.
He's a natural
You can
salesman.
even get
Cool.
Allen 29 on it if you want
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah.
I like it.
Cool.
First year here in Bakersfield,
Yep.
what have you thought? We asked this to all the guys, but, it's kind of an interesting setup in terms of, where you customarily have played hockey for your entire life. You come to Bakersfield, it's sun and 70 in mid-November.
It's November and you're wearing flip-flops.
It's not a bad life out here.
Yeah, as you can see with my attire, I've accustomed to the weather down here compared to my hometown in Edmonton. I think they might have snow up there by now. Obviously, it's well into November, but no, I'm loving it down here. The weather's great. Everyone can get used to it, but the community's great as well. I mean, it's been an easy transition for myself to start living down here and play with the Condors.
Before you got here, and we thank you for coming, you were able to get out to one of the schools, one of 5 or 6 Condors, to go out and read to a couple of different schools today and get out in the community, and obviously a way the Condors give back. We appreciate the players' time, certainly, but what was the reception like walking into the school today for you guys?
It was awesome, actually. It was a pretty open school area, so we were walking across the tarmac, and all the kids were coming up and tugging at our shirts, at our jerseys, and telling how much they loved us. So it's awesome to see the support throughout our younger fans, and the fact that they are informed about the team and about hockey. I didn't really know, since the culture is obviously different down here than what I'm used to in Canada, but boy, they sure do love hockey down here.
And the schools are all outside.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
no hallways anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, that kind of bugged me out when I first moved here. I'm like, everything's outside. Like,
yeah,
I'm like living
awesome.
in paradise here. This is great.
It's like
Totally.
you hop building to building.
Yeah, that's
great.
it.
Yeah.
Scott played for one of our former favorite coaches in the ECHL.
Love Tito.
Matt Thomas, a.k.a. Tito, up for the University of Alaska Anchorage, up with the Seawolves. How was that experience? Obviously, Anchorage, an interesting place to go play college hockey. You're flying every weekend when you go visit other road teams. But how did you enjoy Anchorage during your 4 years there?
I going up there, I didn't know what to expect again, but I absolutely love Anchorage. The program up there is humbling. they take you in very nicely. But the question going up there was, how is the scheduling and the travel going to affect the play? But, I mean, we make it work. Our schedule was catching a Tuesday night red-eye to Minneapolis, sleeping in the airport Wednesday morning, then busing to whatever destination we were playing in that weekend. We'd go on the ice Wednesday afternoon to kind of flush out the legs, usually sleep all day Wednesday, have a good practice Thursday, and then we'd play Friday, Saturday, and fly back on Sunday. So we did that every second week, and it took a little getting used to, but we managed to hydrate well and stay fed throughout, and it was quite the experience for sure.
Is he still fiery? Is he still as fiery as he was when he was in the ECHL?
Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah.
For my money,
absolutely.
Matt Thomas, over all the coaches I've known, I never felt like anybody's team was more prepared to come out from the start of the game, just,
Yeah, absolutely.
teeth bearing nails out and ready to go.
What
does he say? What did he say to you guys?
Well, he wears his heart on his sleeve, and he's really an emotional guy, but he sure gets you fired up in the dressing room. It would be different every night, but we knew we had a fire lit under us every night, and we would come out ready to play for sure under him.
So the Condors have certainly made plenty of trips to Anchorage over the years. I have my favorite spots up there, but when you're looking for a good bite to eat up in Anchorage,
are we into 5 questions here?
I don't know if we're into 5. Chris, how much time do we have just to make sure we don't run over on 5 questions and Chris yells at us? 5 minutes. We have plenty of time.
5 questions.
So, where's the favorite spot? Is it downtown? Is it in the area?
Well, downtown there's the Glacier Brew House.
there
Is
you go.
awesome,
That was
obviously.
Bartles. That was
mine.
Bartles'
But
go-to.
then obviously Moose's Tooth Pizza is top notch.
I like it.
There's Orso's actually pretty good
Yep.
there
Orso.
too. I could go on and on.
Oh,
The
yeah.
food up
Humpies.
there is amazing.
Humpies.
Humpies for fish and chips.
Halibut. Oh yeah.
The
Or,
favorite-
excuse me, F
go-
Street for
Station.
a halibut.
I was just going to say that.
for a halibut burger is like no other. there.
F Street Station. Again, if you haven't been to Anchorage, I know some Condors fans have made the trip over the years. It's an interesting experience. Go
cool
up
place.
because it takes you forever to get up there, but it's cool to visit. It's cool to see. It's cool to not be there in December. It's better to be there in May when the sun's out for 23 hours. But downtown Anchorage is pretty cool. And yeah, F Street Station, that's like the hidden spot because it's about the size of this room. There's a cheese block on the end of the bar. It's really strange, really awkward. Good beer selection, though. Good food. Good times as well there. All right, are we going to go to 5 questions?
Yeah.
All right, you kick us off with 5 questions. Yeah,
Okay,
you're gonna
so
kick us off.
in
So we're on the hot seat now. We're officially on the hot seat. The
in
dramatic
honor of
music.
Field Trip Day game tomorrow, I want to ask you an education-related question. What was the easiest college course you had?
There were a couple easy ones, but I will probably surprise you. I'm a math guy, so math was really easy for me. I
What
only
math?
needed to
Which
take.
one?
I took the calculus level one and
calculus.
breezed through that one pretty easy.
How
So
about
that'd be my easiest.
All right. Hey, I like it.
Calculus.
Teddy bear toss coming up. So we'll keep it all related to our games.
Sure. Okay.
Teddy bear toss coming up. Obviously, thousands of bears will hit the ice. Who scores the goal for the Condors that night? Excluding, I mean, you could take yourself, or you could pick another teammate for the goal.
Cool.
I mean,
I'd love to score it, but if it's not me, then I'd love to see Patty Russell score his first
I like it.
AHL
like
goal
that.
as
I like
a
it.
teddy bear
I
toss
like
goal.
it. His first
That'd be
pro
awesome.
goal would be that. I like
if I
it.
could feed him the puck for it, that'd be
great.
I like it.
cherry on
That'd be great.
top.
He would be awesome on the morning news, counting all the bears too. So on Monday, you
No
count all
way.
the bears, you bag them all up, you meet the volunteers. It's whoever scores that goal. We haven't
No
told the
way.
players yet that it's a 7:00 wake up in
Because
the
then they
morning,
don't-
and then
'cause
it's
then they
like,
don't wanna score.
Yeah, I might have to dish it off to Patty.
Fortunately, it was Ryan Hamilton last year, and
Oh, cool.
Hammer was great about it.
Okay, so next question. If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
One superpower. I'm a pretty big aviation guy, so I'd say probably fly.
Yeah, flying.
It's 3 flies, and Josh Curry
Oh,
wants
really?
to be invisible.
Yeah,
He thinks he could get away with a lot of stuff.
it's true.
I got to come up with one more question, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Here's my go-to.
Okay.
A place you haven't been in the world that maybe you want to visit, whether it be because someone's there or because, hey, I haven't been there and I want to take a vacation and check something out?
There's a lot of places I'm interested in. I'd have to narrow it down to Europe. Probably.
You're gonna take the entire continent. You're
No,
gonna
no,
narrow
no.
that down.
No. I'd want to go maybe Italy
Okay.
or Spain area.
Okay.
Italy would be really cool.
The good thing
I've
about
never
Europe
been there.
is you can hit everything in about a day or two.
That's
so
true.
Yeah.
It's great.
That's true.
It looks big on a map, but it's really not. So. Last question. Obviously, first couple of weeks here in Condorstown, this team starting to come together here.
Yep.
Obviously, a lot of injuries. You're battling injury yourself.
Yep.
But this team finds a way to hang in games, and 500 for the opening month and a half of the season isn't bad at all.
No, not at all. I mean, we're finding ways to win games and come out on top against pretty good teams. We've had a tougher schedule. Our opponents have been well prepared, but I mean, we go out there every night with the same formula and have a good work ethic. I mean, keeping it simple. We're a pretty simple team in that way that we're trying to get a lot of shots on net, generating a lot of offense that way, and keeping the play up the boards, winning battles up the boards,
absolutely.
in that sense. Nothing too fancy, just kind of hardworking wins is what you're going to see out of us.
Perfect. Scott, we
Awesome.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
We didn't even ask him either,
Yeah,
but
thanks for coming
apparently
in. Yeah.
Scott Allen's a DJ too. That's what I'm hearing from the locker room. Is
Yeah.
you're the
That's
DJ?
scuttlebutt.
Yeah, well, it's a hobby of mine since high school. I don't actually like DJ, but I try to produce some songs.
You're up for the warm up mix coming up.
Oh,
We're gonna put you
wow.
on the spot. You're gonna
Scott
make the
Allen.
warm up mixes the rest of the year.
Okay, we'll see what happens. I guess. Yeah. I'm
He's
fine with
Scott
that.
Allen. He's Kevin Bartle. We'll step out, take a break. If you're watching on My45, thank you very much. If you're on Bakersfield.com, stay with us. We're gonna make some picks. Ben Stinson will join us from Stinson's. A lot of fun coming up in Condorstown. We'll be back.